Breaking overnight, a crash splits a car in half with 3 teenagers inside.
2 of those teens died. Our Michelle Choi is live along Timber Forest Drive in Atascocita. That's where that crash happened. Michelle?
Guys, the sheriff just told us 2 factors that played into this accident. Unfortunately, it was speed and alcohol. Now, I'm going to warn you, what you're about to hear and see is very tough this morning, but it's important that you know, because accidents like these are absolutely preventable. Now, the sheriff, he is here on scene, and that's the message he wants you to know this morning. In fact, just take a look. This is the spot where the 2 teenage girls were killed after their car crashed just after midnight. It's a lot to take in, but behind the wheel was a 17-year-old boy. Deputies say he was speeding down the street, lost control, and hit several trees in the median before crashing. Now, the impact was so strong, the car even split in half. One teenage girl sitting in the back seat, she died instantly. The other in the passenger seat died at the hospital, and the driver, well, fortunately, he is okay, but that 17-year-old will now be charged with intoxication manslaughter. Now, guys, I want to tell you, deputies right now are trying to figure out where exactly those teenagers were coming from, along with the fact, of course, the hardest part is getting in contact with those teens' families, telling them what exactly happened. Now, I'm not really showing you the actual scene, which is still here behind me, because those teenage bodies are still here. So, guys, please understand why I'm still standing in front of the scene. But again, this is something that is totally preventable. Please remember that message this morning. Back to you.
Michelle, our thoughts and prayers go out to those teens' families. It's 4:33 right now, and new overnight, Houston police found a man tied up by his own family. According to investigators, this might all be linked to a dispute over a will and who actually owns the house. So the home is in southeast Houston on Dickens, not far from Old Spanish Trail and MLK Boulevard. Officers detained 5 men as they tried to get to the bottom of this one. There's no word if any charges have been filed.